Hi you guys, today we are in your decimal packet and we're towards the back of the packet where it goes from decimal of the day to decimal in real world. You need to turn to the one that says decimals in the real world, number 4. There's a 4 right here. So find your page and then let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to help you guys get started with this one. We're doing problem solving and we're working with decimals. It says Alex has 100 feet of chain, and let's do our cubes. So circle he is using for a project. He cuts 2 pieces of the following lengths, 21 and 33 feet, 18 and 96 feet. How many feet of chain are left? Ooh, so that's a really key word there. How many is left? Well, if I'm cutting and using things, I don't want the total that I started out with. I already know that. I want to know what's left, right? So I circled, I underlined the question, I boxed, and I need to know this information so I don't have anything to eliminate. We always have to draw a picture. So here's Alex. I'm just going to draw a stick figure. He has 100 feet of chain. So imagine a chain, like it's kind of like a chain. Maybe it's a necklace or something. And I got 100 feet of it. But he needs to cut 2 pieces. So he needs a length of a chain that's 21 and 3,300 feet, hundredths feet. And then I need another piece that's going to be 18 and 96 hundredths feet. And then after cutting that amount from my 100 feet, I need to know how much of my 100 feet am I left with. So if we set this up, I'm starting with 100, right? I'm going to label this because we're working with decimals. I want you to label it as 100.00 because that's the same thing. I could have infinite amount of zeros there. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm going to be using addition and subtraction to figure this out. So, or just subtraction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first imagine that I'm Alex and I have my 100 feet and I'm going to take away 21.33. I'm taking away that amount. Now, in order to do this properly, you need to line up the decimals. The reason we're subtracting, let's go ahead and mark that box. We're subtracting because I'm taking away chain from my 100 feet. And after I take away these 2 amounts, I want to know how much are left of my 100 foot that I started with. So we're going to go ahead and subtract it. 0, I can't do 0 minus 3, so I need to come all the way over here and borrow. So this 1 becomes a 0, and I'm going to keep borrowing until I get all the way over here. So 10 take away 3 is 7. 9 take away 3 is 6. Bring down my decimal because it's right there, just comes straight down. 9 minus 1 is 8, and 9 minus 2 is 7. So after using this amount for a first piece of chain, I have 78 and 67 hundredths feet left. But I'm not done. I still also used my 18.96 feet to make my second piece of chain. So now I'm going to have to subtract that amount, minus 18.96. And now we need to subtract this. 7 minus 6 is 1. I can't do 6 minus 9, so let's cross out the 8, make it a 7, and carry it over. 16 minus 9, well, let's see. So if I need to stack it and solve, I absolutely can. So let's stack it and solve. And, oh, look at that. It's still 16 minus 9. Well, 6, 7, 8, 9, that gives us 7. Notice that I came over here. I did this on purpose because I want you guys to get in the habit of coming over to the side and showing your work. I don't want you to guess, okay? I want you to actually come over and solve. And now I go 7 minus 8. Oops, I can't do 7 minus 8, so I need to borrow, cross out the 7, make it a 6, and now I have 17 minus 8. So 17 minus 8 is 9. Don't forget to bring down that decimal, and 6 minus 1 is 5. So now I have 59 and 71 feet, or 59 feet and 71 inches. So here's our answer. Now, let's make sure we do all the steps. What operations did we use? We just used subtraction. Now here's the part I need you to practice. I want you to do this part on your own because we've already done one before. So if you need to look back at how we did problem solving number 2, please go back and check it. But we need to go ahead and write how we found this answer. How did we find this answer? Well, we definitely did some things with these numbers, but you need to be more specific than that. Pretend you're explaining this and teaching this to someone a lot younger than you who doesn't understand how to solve this. Imagine you're the teacher. Can you tell me as a teacher, explain to me how we found our answer? And I want you to write that out and then we'll share it in the class, okay? So that is your decimal packet today for problem solving number 4. Okay, you guys, talk to you later.